and welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's video. It is actually Sunday and I am just about to get ready for another hike. That's why I'm very casual. But yeah, and I will take you with me. But yesterday I did absolutely nothing. I obviously did what I have to do. I woke in and then I just entered what I call my goblin era or my goblin state, and I just stayed home, read my book. I'm reading very interesting novella. I don't think it's novel because it's quite short, so yeah, I'm not sure I would class it as a full novel, but it's called On Earth as It Is Beneath by Anne Paula Meyer. It was shortlisted for Booker this year for international writing. So I'm trying to read more international literature, translated literature, a lot of literary fiction, and to get like a bigger breadth of literature in the world rather than just reading very Western English focused authors. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's maybe like 150 pages overall, and it took me like yesterday, and I have maybe like 10 pages to go today, and I'm enjoying it. It's very experimental and quite unique. Anyway, so yeah, I had my goblin day yesterday where I did absolutely nothing. Fed myself, fed the dog, did 2-3 walks a day, but other than that, did absolutely nothing, and it was great. But it wasn't worth sharing with you guys. But on Friday, because on Friday I was off, I did quite a lot of things with the house. I did some big admin that I can't yet talk about, but I did. And then I went to see my friend, and we just talked for hours, probably like 4 or 5 hours. So I was talked out, and that's why Saturday I just took it easy and did nothing. So yeah, so that was yesterday and Friday, and now yeah, I'm getting ready for a hike. My friend will be here to pick me up in 2 minutes, so I should finish packing. It's not hot today. It should be only 20 degrees. It is currently Monday and I'm sitting in front of my laptop. It's before work, so I still have a few minutes to decompress before I start the intense week that this week will be. But I had such a lovely Sunday. It was just 3 of us on a walk. Unfortunately, it looks like the walking group is slowly falling apart. People just don't show up. It will be almost 2 years in October since the group started. It wasn't started by me, it was started by my friend. But yeah, it seems like people are stopping coming. So we might just do like an informal kind of a get together whenever we want, rather than just doing it every last Sunday of the month. So yeah, so it was just three of us. It was so lovely. We went from the loveliest village in our county. It's like a circular Viking walk that you can do. So we did that, and then we ended up in the local pub for some kind of lunch. And I wanted to have a fish and chips, but they didn't have a fish. So I went with like a jumbo prawns and chips. It was lovely. It was just a simple pub food, but it was good enough. And then I came home. I wasn't even driving. Like this time, my friend picked me up. I normally do the driving, but she offered to pick me up and drive me, and I was absolutely shattered. So I literally came back, gave Finn some snack, and then had a nap, and it was lovely. Such a wholesome nap that lasted only 30 minutes, but it felt like I just fell into sleep. And then I just potted around and prepared for the day today, for this week. Today is a big day. Finn and I are meeting a lovely lady that I met through a kind of a pet sitting app. That is kind of fully insured. I know that I mentioned it last week and people had some questions. It's fully insured. It's fully covered and kind of checked. So it's people who are licensed to look after your pets, but it's like a portal where they kind of offer their availability. So I have matched with one lady and she's coming today to meet us. Unfortunately, I have some meetings, but I will mention to my colleagues that I have to prioritize this. If I don't, then I'm not going to London next week. So everyone would be happy for me to just pop out from the meetings and sort this one out. So yeah, I have that today. It will be very exciting. I love when Finn's world just becomes bigger. He meets so many of my friends, so many of like new people all the time because I'm trying to socialize him, and I'm noticing his demeanor around strangers is so much better. He is more comfortable. He is getting to know people way much quicker. So yeah, like every time when someone comes to our house, it takes him probably like 10 minutes before he kind of calms down and cuddles up. Maybe 2 years ago, it would be a full like 2 days for him to get comfortable. So I'm so proud of him. And I love when his kind of heart expands. It's such a comforting feeling because, when you have a pet with a trauma, and you see them kind of starting trusting more and more people, it's lovely. So that's happening today. I'm looking forward to it, but I have a heap of work to get through. And tomorrow and on Wednesday, I will probably try really hard to take a later start at work. I'm not sure how successful I will be because, again, I have so much work to do and pre-work and prep. But yeah, today and tomorrow I have basically big blocks of meetings that are happening in the US on East Coast. I was lucky enough not to be required to travel there. However, I still need to dial in for all of it. So I'm not physically there, but I'm there in spirit. So I will be dialing in from 1:30 all the way to 9:30 to 10. And then, so I hope that I can take, especially for Wednesday, that I can take like a later start and start around like midday, just to kind of give myself a little bit of a breathing room. Otherwise, it would be a long, long day. And then on Thursday, I do not have anything planned, but I probably will have to. I don't know. I have to clean my car. I haven't done it for months. It's so dusty, and we have a hose ban in our area, so I feel really bad even thinking about it. So I might just take it to professionals, so neighbors don't think that I'm flaunting the rules. And then on Friday, I'm hoping to meet a friend and have a lovely day out. We've organized a day trip. She's a friend from London, so she's traveling up and I'm traveling down, and we're meeting in the middle. But I'm not sure if this will be in this week's video. But yeah, I am trying, like, because people said in the comments from last week, I'm trying to balance out like the workload with my personal kind of decompression a little bit more. And yeah, I'm not sure how exciting these two videos are. Like, they're not watched much because they are very repetitive. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the fact that I work from home. I sit in front of a computer 35% of the day, and the rest of the day I just do not much. Iceland is delicious. Great for cleaning. Delicious. Also delicious. Strawberry season. I can't help myself. Best flour for sourdough. It is now Tuesday, and it is actually 11:15 in the morning. But like I said, I already responded to like urgent things, but I'm taking it a bit easy this morning because I have a meeting with the US kind of side of the business, and we have like a meeting in New Jersey, which I was supposed to attend, but I said I can't, like there's too much travel so close to each other. So I am dialing in for the 2 days that I was supposed to be there fully remotely. So I'm working basically in around big meeting block from 2 all the way in the afternoon to 9:30 to 10 today and tomorrow. So I'm taking a bit easy in the morning, just responding to urgent things, but not fully kind of logged in. Because I'm aware that I'll be working fully like for the rest of the day. So I forgot to update you yesterday. So the lady that came to visit and meet Finn for like a meet and greet, she's so lovely. She's probably similar age to me. She is a uni lecturer that is trying to save some pennies, extra pennies, to buy a house with her partner. So she's doing it as like a fun kind of thing. And in summer especially, she is working mostly on writing research articles, which obviously I'm in publishing and know exactly what she means. So we have a lot in common. And she is so lovely and understanding and loves Finn already. Like, Finn is very easy to love. But he has this kind of tendency of like when he's meeting new people, especially in our own home, to bark. And if you're not used to it, like, he is a big dog, he's 30 kilos, so it can be intimidating, but she's so used to it. She said her dad has a very scared husky. So she's like, absolutely no problem. And then, Finn started being like petted by her, fed by her, so it's fine. So I'm really happy. And also, for anyone asking, like, I'm just going to London. So I can be home in like 2-3 hours if anything happened. So it's not like I'm going abroad and far away. But yeah, I already mentioned that I'm probably like going to the US in September for a week. So if she's happy and she has time, she probably will be looking after Finn again, because like I said, my other borders they were full now. And then for September, they're doing some reno on their kind of premises, so they can't take Finn. But yeah, she was really lovely. I already love her. She's very understanding, not even of like Finn, but also of me. I said, like, I don't really need, like, I love Finn dearly, and I sometimes don't like him. Sometimes I like him. We have days when it gets too much and you get a little bit overwhelmed by other stresses. So when he does something that pushes my cortisol levels really high, I kind of like have that moment of like, I don't like you. But I obviously love him to death, and I would never want to do anything wrong by him. So, but I'm also like very much aware that I live my life and he's a companion to my life, not the other way around. So I'm not taking it that kind of crazy step forward, like calling him my baby, or like living like my life is just orbiting around him. I live my life and he is to kind of accompany me. So I'm not the person that needs updates and pictures and videos throughout the day. I'll be working, I'll be stuck in meeting rooms from the moment I like step foot into our office all the way to the evening, and then we go straight to dinner. So I don't really have time to interact much. So I am quite happy to work on the premise of no news is good news, and that works for me. But obviously, if she wants to send me a cute picture, I will not say no. I will not say no, but I am a bit of a hands-off, kind of like, now he's in your care, I don't need to know what's happening. But also, like, I am always aware that the person has priority. So I want the person to feel comfortable over Finn. Like, I know it sounds mean, but like, I don't want ever to put my dog first. That will somehow jeopardize the well-being of the human being that is looking after him, if that makes sense. So I said to her completely freely, like, this is my normal routine, but if you don't feel comfortable, like after maybe first walk, you don't feel comfortable doing like my normal standard 40-minute to an hour walk in the morning, evening, and then going for a dog park for his last evening wee, you can do just 10 minutes around the block, as long as he does his business, and as long as as long as he does his business, I don't mind how long or short she walks him, because Finn is a very adaptable dog. He understands that we don't have a routine set to stone. Like, I don't walk him exactly at the same time every day, because I have responsibilities at work. Like today, I'll be working until 10 o'clock in the evening. There will be a break, obviously, usually like a lunch break on the East Coast. So that's probably after 6 p.m. my time. But normally we would probably walk after like 5:30, or like, sometimes 5, sometimes 4, sometimes 7. It depends on my life, my workload, like what's happening, if I need to go for dinner with someone, etc. So he's very adaptable. So I always want that person that looks after him to feel comfortable and set their own kind of tone to like how they set their own kind of routine. So she's really happy about this. I'm very not much, like, I'm not an anal dog owner. But I hope that it makes sense to you. Like, it's not like I'm mean. I just feel like that person is, their well-being will be reflected on the well-being of my dog. So I don't want to jeopardize that. I want them to feel comfortable, so Finn feels comfortable. So that's a really good news. That means that this morning before the meeting, I will spend some time booking my train and my hotel for the trip to London. And so I can do that. And also this morning I had a cargo delivery. So you saw clips of me putting stuff away and like showing you a few bits that I picked up. But I hope you are understanding. I sometimes get comments in my comment section saying like, what about Finn? Like, how is he feeling? And you're constantly like giving hint to someone, or like, be careful, like who you're choosing, like there are a lot of bad people stealing dogs, etc. And I respond in jest oftentimes, but I choose the people that look after Finn according to how I feel, but mostly how Finn feels. So he needs to feel safe. He needs to feel like he can collaborate with that person. So he's choosing his people. That's 1. 2, I do have insurance in place. And 3, I do unfortunately have to travel now a bit more. And there's no way around it. I have only 2 options: travel and progress my career and basically give my job my 100% and reap the rewards, or not travel, take a back seat and prioritize my dog, but then completely stall my career. And I understand that for some people that's that's the first reaction. And I understand that a lot of women, especially in kind of my age group, would prioritize their home life because they have to. And when I say they have to, it refers to children. Finn is very happy to be looked after by other people. He is a sociable dog when he knows you, so he is absolutely happy to meet. Like, when he sees my friends, he's so like excited. So this new person will become his friend. By the end of her stay, he will be really sad when she leaves and he would want to go with her. So it's that kind of I need to prioritize one thing over another, but doesn't mean that I am abandoning Finn with like some kind of like bad deal. He is being looked after by people that he loves and trusts. So he is getting still a good deal. He's getting like a mini holiday always out of it. So yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify because there's a lot of comments under my videos, especially recently. So yeah, that's about that. It is Thursday evening now, and unfortunately I just filmed snippets throughout my week, like cooking and just doing the absolute best to cope with the amount of work I had this week and the demands on my time from my report, but also like doing, like I said, the extremely long days on Tuesday and Wednesday. So, you know, working from 9 to 9 because I had calls with the US that I was either going to attend physically or just dial in. So I obviously chose to dial in because I'm going to London next week. So that would be too much for Finn to be boarded, but also like it's very last minute. So I couldn't just do both. So yeah, so very long days at work, but I have a day off tomorrow. That's my last day off for a little while. So I am going to a beautiful town near Cambridgeshire called Stamford. I've been a couple of times before, but we are meeting my friend from London, so she's training it up and I'm driving down. And we are hoping to meet there for a lovely afternoon and evening. So I will document that hopefully a little bit. Obviously, when I'm around friends, I don't like to. I like to be present. I don't like to think about filming and talking to the camera. So I will try to document some of it. But yeah, next week will be extremely busy. It's, like I said, me going on a little trip, then having weekends when I need to sort my life out. And then next work week, I'm in London for most of it. So yeah, more travel. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this week. It was a little bit scatterbrainy. I can't even remember what I filmed. I filmed all of like the cooking segments and me trying to stay on top of my healthy eating a little bit, but yeah, I didn't have much brain power to film anymore. So I hope it's watchable. If it is, please subscribe, give it a like or hype, and to let me know, or just leave me a comment in the comment section. I always love reading them and I do respond to all of them. And yeah, hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.